going to see what happens. But you missed something in that intro. That's the 2023 state champion, Dallas Center Grimes
That's
Mustang.
right, defending state champions. We'll say that. Defending state champs coming off an unbelievable season last year, winning a very close game against North Polk in the state championship game last year. And, these girls coming back hungry. They're coming back with expectations that they can get back, Pat. And I'll tell you, watching not only their first couple of games, but also practice and talking with Coach Jones, those expectations are set, man, and they believe that they can do it.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, we're in a period right now where there's like a 4-year span right here, and you have to learn how to win. You have to learn how to win on the court here, away from home. You got to learn how to win at the well as well, and that's hard to do. You have to learn how to coach in those situations. And I think as we go through everything, you look at what Jones and his staff has done over the course. There's been continual growth in the coaching staff, continual growth and improvement on the court here with the kids as well. It's been fantastic. They've done a great job.
Yeah, no doubt. And we're going to dive into a lot of that. But before we get going, I want to definitely talk about our sponsors for tonight. Because let me tell you what, folks, if you can see me on camera, I got a list here, baby. But first and foremost, I want to throw it up to Charter Bank, because Charter Bank has been a huge part of our streams, not only for basketball, but football and some of our others. And they're a year-long stream sponsor, man. And they've just done so much for us, for the program. And we got to say a big shout out and thanks to Charter Bank. But they are going to be our stream sponsor this year. So Charter Bank offers a full line of bank products to fit your needs, including home loans, consumer loans, and business loans, AG loans, checking accounts, savings accounts, and CDs. So chart your success with Charter Bank. They're a member of the FDIC and equal housing lender. So thanks again, Charter Bank. We got two game sponsors tonight, Pat. First is First Street Tavern. They're a continued supporter of the DCG Booster Club, which our booster club is the Bomb Diggity, Pat, by the way. So, and the Mustangs. Come out and enjoy weekly dinner specials, bingo, and other fun events along with local friends there at First Street Tavern. And our second game sponsor is Tommy's Car Wash. Tommy's Express Car Wash is the most fastest yet. I hope I said that right. Effective car wash for your car to come out clean and shiny and dry. Vacuums and mat washers are always free. Detail kits to purchase to complete your wash experience inside and out. Download the Tommy Club app today. Get your first month of unlimited washing absolutely free. And I think we're going to have a halftime event here, from what I'm saying, where we might have some shots going on. They're going to be giving away some freebies tonight. So we'll check that out at halftime. Our three-point sponsor tonight is McDivitt's Indoor Sports Pub. I have a feeling we're going to be calling them out a lot tonight, because we know this Mustang team can shoot from deep. And then our charge sponsor is Schaefer Auto Body. And we always love calling out those charges. So I want to say thanks to all the sponsors tonight for making this possible. Allows Pat and I to be able to do what we love doing, and that's bringing these amazing games with these teams to you guys. It's free. So we're hoping for all those that are joining us at home, whether you're a Tiger fan, thank you for joining. Mustang fans who aren't able to be here either, thanks for joining. We'll hopefully make it a fun one for them tonight, Pat.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for? You got a couple teams out there competing hard. I watched the JV game earlier. That was I think it was, a 44-27 win for the Mustangs, but the energy was high, and that's how you start to look at the healthier basketball program. Sometimes you look at how much energy, how much effort, not necessarily score so much, because you could have one wins a 2 or 3 point game, and you're just a couple buckets either way. But on both sides there, the energy, the effort, the attitude was all fantastic. And this is a rivalry game for the Mustangs. And, we're part of the Raccoon River Conference for a long time. Adel was always the one that when my kids were going through school, we have got to win this game right here. And that same mentality is in that locker room right now.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, this is a game that we look forward to. It's usually a home kickoff game for us, usually, not always, but it's always fun to have the Tigers come here and play here at Dallas Center Grimes. And the Tigers come in with a record of 1-2. Our Mustangs come in with a record of 2 wins and 0 losses, beating both ranked teams our first 2 games, coming in and beating Ballard in the opener at Ballard. And then our last game against North Polk, who we played in the state championship game last year at North Polk, coming away with a big win. Tell you what, man, the girls have started off on the right foot, Pat. You got to be excited with what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, and when you look at those 2 games right there, you never know what's going to happen from the state tournament. You go back, but that's in the past, right? So now this whole team has their own identity. This is the seniors on this team right here. We've got 3 of them out there right now. Those are the ones that want to develop their own legacy. that belongs to Emma Miner and her crew. Now it's Vanessa Bickford's team right here, and she's going to be the one in charge of making sure that everybody's in the right spot and things like that. But a number 3 Ballard, a number 5 North Polk, those are high level. We're going to end up playing them again probably in about 2 months.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it's fun to see what Coach Jones has done. I mean, he's really, I've known Coach Jones for a long time. He coached my son basketball for a long, long time, and I remember the practice where he let all the boys know on the team that he took the varsity head coaching girls job here, and how excited he was, and knew that he had some work that he had to put in to get there. But I'll tell you what, man, all that hard work along with his coaching staff, they've really built an amazing program here. So much so that you're seeing kids that are looking at, hey, I want to get serious about basketball. Maybe they should maybe look here. And we've had 2 transfers come in making a big impact here, Pat. So let's talk about the fabulous freshman. That's right, Macy Meyer. She is a freshman, but putting in big minutes, putting in some really big time on the court, making big impacts, big plays for the Mustangs. If I'm not mistaken, transferred in from Mason City. But, they looked for a program up here to get involved in, and no better one to step in here. And she's already making an impact. And then Devin Carlisle, Urbandale's leading scorer last year. She's a junior now this year coming into this program. She's starting for this team, doing some phenomenal things as well, making an impact early and often. But it just goes to show, when you've got good players like we have and you've got a good coaching staff, man, you want to be a part of that. And it's pretty darn amazing seeing exactly what that's going to look like today. So
yeah, there's no doubt. There's a lot that goes on in building camaraderie within a team, and then you add in a couple, and it happens every year anyway when you add freshmen into your dynamic of your team, because they go from maybe really good 8th grade players into now you're playing with kids that are 4 years older than you. And I think that's one of the things that's always impressed me about freshmen. That goes for Miner, that goes for Bickford and Cunningham, and all these kids that here recently. And Macy might be that kid this year that ends up being one of them all-staters in a couple of years. But watching her warm up right here, this is not the same kind of kid right here that you're used to seeing as a freshman. You just watch the intentionality that she has on defense. She's out there to work, and she's out there to get something done.
Yeah, no doubt. We're young, man. You mentioned it earlier. I mean, we have other freshmen that are also playing. Addie Abens a freshman. Tessa Jones a freshman. So we're young, but that's exciting too. It's the future of the program. Obviously we got some seniors here. They're going to make a big impact this year. And speaking of, got to give a huge shout out to Vanessa Bickford. Say happy birthday, Vanessa. That is amazing. Hopefully you've had an awesome day. And hopefully you can bring it home with a big win against ADM tonight,
That's
right?
the expectation, right?
Well, hey, real quick, we got less than a minute before we throw it down courtside with Matt Priest making the announcements tonight. But what do you want to see from the Mustangs tonight here, real quick, Pat, as we get ready to tip things off?
Well, I think this is one you go out there and execute your plan. Whatever your plan is, it's going to be man-to-man defense. It's going to be shut your person down. But, you're responsible for the element. You're, accountable to the mission itself. And the mission is to make sure that we stop that ball from going in that basket. That's what the number one priority is right there. Keep this a low scoring on one side, and let's see if we can't get that thing filled up in the other.
Yeah, and real quick for ADM, a key for them tonight is, they need to be able to execute their offense, do what they need to do. Defense is going to be important for them tonight, but most of all, they got to limit the amount of turnovers they have, because the Mustangs feast on that. Not only are they great at creating turnovers, but their transition offense is one of the best in the state. So that's something they're going to have to look at. But if they can get in there and set up their offense and execute and take time off the clock and not force bad shots, they have a chance to keep themselves in this game tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. Hey, we're going to throw it down courtside for starting lineup announcements, national anthem, and then we'll be right back here for tip.
starting lineup for your Madison Riders Mustangs. At guard, freshman number 2, Macy Myers. At guard, senior number 12, Vanessa Bickford. At guard, 5'7" senior number 22, Kayla Rice. At guard, 5'7" junior number 32, Evan Thomas. And at forward, the 5'9" senior number 44, Josie Lucky. And now, everyone, remove your hats, stand if you are able. Face center court for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, man, starting lineups in. National anthem has been, well, not really sung, but heard.
That's right.
And now we're going to get ready for tip-off here. You know, and it's, you know, seeing the starting lineups, you know, I was talking to you before, we might see Macy Meyer get in the starting lineup, and sure enough, man, starting tonight for the Mustangs. But one person that we didn't see on that bench in the starting lineup is Aubrey Johansson. You know, she tore her labrum earlier this year playing softball, had surgery. They're hoping to get her back possibly after Christmas, which would be a huge boost because she's an amazing player. But we wish her to continue to get better because we definitely want to see her back on the court.
Yeah,
Pat.
no doubt. Right now, DCG, if there's one thing that is thin right now, it is the bench. You're playing basically 6 kids right now. There's several others that are filling in, but we need one more.
There we go, and Tigers win the tip. Bringing it up is going to be Aniston Talari. She's a name that we hear a lot when you hear ADM. Very good basketball player.
And like you watch, too, right now, Meyer, as she defends, and everything's intentional right there, and that's what we were talking about in the pregame.
Yeah, and defense is something that Coach Jones and the Mustangs have prided themselves over, and that's something that allows them to continue to be a dominant force on the court here. Ooh, good move there. Oh, Josie working hard. Oh, able to pull it away. Easy bucket right there, but I'm going to give it to Josie Lampe here. But Stork able to get the first bucket of the game for ADM.
There it could have been a jump ball twice right there. Let him play.
ADM putting the press on early. Mustangs can break this and force them back. It's going to be tough. Lampe for 3. Oh, misses. On the floor, though, is Kayla Rice, and ADM able to come away with it. Nice rebound early here, and Talari to bring it up for the Tigers.
And it is important for ADM to be efficient on offense, do the things that need to be taking place. Get that ball down low. It worked the first time, see if you can do it again.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, Stork here working her way in, trying to find it. Nice defense right there. Winter gets it in. Another easy shot. Missed this time, though. Oh, and off Lampe's head. I don't think she wanted it to bounce off her head like that, but she made it look like a soccer move right there. That was one of those, that thing out.
A blooper that will show up at graduation.
Yeah, no kidding. Talari gets it out to Stork. Nice little handoff move right here. Round count.
No, it's a straight-up man-to-man defense, and right now the bigs are just big.
Yeah, that's got shot clock violation right here. First one of the game. I haven't really seen much of those since the implementation of the shot clock, but good defense right there by the Mustangs.
And as they brought that ball down, I think they just lost control or lost sight of the clock when it went through.
Mustangs working on breaking the press, and ADM doing a great job. They can't get anything going. Coach Jones will call a timeout, and he does. Not happy with the break there.
Yeah.
Wondering why the two down low aren't breaking up towards the ball to try to help them out. I mean, obviously Coach Jones is seeing something there, but he might be talking to him too. You got to help the person with the ball out. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be able to get the ball past half court.
Right. And I think it just caught them off guard. That's good coaching on the ADM side right there. They know what they got to do. Tall task right now, but right now it's all ADM.
Yeah, no timeout. My apologies. That was just a 10-second violation right there. So nice job again by ADM. Gets the ball. Talari into Stork. Looks to work her way in. Oh, nice job right there by Meyer. Stork not able to get it. Gets her own rebound, though, and up and in.
Yeah, right now there's a significant advantage down low for ADM right now with the size and the strength that they got. We've got finesse players right down there, good athletes, but they're just bowling right over the top of us.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if you look at rebounds in general right here, I mean, ADM's got 100 in the first 3 games. We've only got 62 in the first 2 we played. I mean, they're a rebounding team, and you're seeing that right there. It's very, very simple what they're doing right now. And Stork is making it look really easy. I'm sorry, it's Hagedorn. No, it's Stork. It's Stork. My bad. I was right the first time. Let me take that back. But the Stork's doing a great job down there. So Mustangs down 4-0 early. Let's see if they can make an adjustment here, if they can break this press, because ADM's done a really good job with it so far.
Yeah, so now you know the press is coming. We'll see what happens right here if we can get things moving. Score off the press and make sure you take them out of it.
Got to get it to the middle. All right, nice job. Good pass right there. Meyer's going to take it out. Ball moved by the Mustangs will be important in that press. What it does, it burns time off the shot clock, too. All right, Bickford at the top. Gets it over to the sharpshooter, Kayla Rice. Going to dribble out top. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Rice for 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound by Lampy, though. Mustangs with another opportunity here. Nice job, little floater here by Bickford. Boom, right there. First 2 points of the game by the birthday girl.
Yep, so now you go through. It's a straight-up man-to-man all the way through.
They got to stop
the ball.
Talari able to go coast to coast. Nobody picking up the ball there. Mustangs starting out a little slow here, but ADM doing a really nice job with the press. And the Mustangs really don't have an answer yet. There we go.
Now it should be 2-on-1 now.
Nice job by, that was a great job. Macy didn't, she wanted that pass, but tipped by Stork, and then Carlisle able to pick it up and put it in. So Mustangs down 6-4. It's Talari again, trying to go coast to coast, dishes this time. See if the Mustangs defense can get a stop here, because they really haven't been able to do that yet. Come close, but haven't been able to get one yet. Winter gets it over to Stork. Stork goes and throws it up. Rebound Bickford. That was better defense by Lampy right there, just getting in her way. And Meyer works herself in, misses. Rebound right there by Round Count.
Now it's starting to settle down a little bit. And Meyer given a little bit more space now because the speed, Talari has a little bit more speed and burst than what she's got.
Nice cut. Oh, Meyer, great defense by the freshman. Ball gets pushed up here. Carlisle, whoa, she put it in an extra gear there, lays it in, ties the game.
That's a nice play right there. Nice play by.
From like 3rd to 5th, that quick. That was a great step right there by Devin Carlisle. All right, Talari bringing it up here. Round count, looks to pass, gets the Stork. Great move there by Stork. Gets it in, lays it in.
That was great. It was good. It was going to be very good defense, but she got we got stuck on the left arm there trying to get around.
Yeah, really nice job by Carlisle. Rice dishes it out to Macy. Meyer, 3-pointer. Oh, just misses. Haven't hit a 3 yet, but we've been close. I'm going to say keep shooting it, girls. You're open. Take the looks.
Yeah, if you are there, you go. Meyer's 67% from the 3-point line right now on the year.
All right, Round Count works her way in. She's going to throw it up. Not going to get there. Meyer with the rebound. She's going to get trapped. Dribbles to the corner. Gets it out. Holy smokes, how that even worked. Oh, Bickford trips on the ball. Talari's going to step up and drop and pop and misses. Lampy with the rebound. Little sloppy ball here, but makes it work out anyway. Rice for 3. Boom! Shakalaka! That's right. This sharpshooter brings her first 3 of the game. Mustangs get their first lead, 9-8, Pat.
Yeah, and this is probably fitting in perfectly into Adele's what they want to happen is probably one of the ugliest first halves of a first quarter that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, coming up on 2:35 left here in the first quarter. Oh, man, nice job right there. Tulare able to lay it in. Meyer went for the steal. Tulare able to get it and take it right in. ADM back up 10-9. Good pass right there to Lampy. Gets it out. Carlisle for 3. Misses. Rebound, Rice.
Ooh, tight rope in that baseline.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if Bickford wasn't there, she probably would have put that back up. But, I mean, Bickford wasn't in a great spot, unfortunately. So Rice had to bring the ball back to the top of the key.
Look at zone defense right now.
Yep.
Like a 1-3-1 or a 3-2 type zone.
ADM's throwing it all at him right now. Oh, there it is, Tulare. And that's where we're Lampy. You want her at the free throw line, have her turn and go, because she had an opportunity, I think, to take that to the basket, and I think Coach Jones will remind her of that.
Yeah.
Stork at the top of the key here. Working her way in, brings it in tough, not able to get it. Ooh, man, almost an elbow to Carlisle, but what a pass up to Meyer. She's going to finish. Man, Bickford, what a great pass right there to Macy Meyer. Mustangs up 11-10. ADM's going to call a timeout and kind of regroup here as the Mustangs have been able to work themselves back in, Pat.
Well, they've been able to get it across court, number one, so that you can't do anything if you can't get it across court, half line. So when you get through there, there's opportunities now for 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s, but you got to attack it. Right now, we've got one person sitting out on the three-point line, but you got to draw that defender in so you can pass that out to the three and shoot it, or try to give yourself the angles to get yourself inside on the layup.
Well, I can tell you right now, I mean, looking at them, when they first started the press, and Mustangs with the press break, Coach Jones was frustrated because they've probably seen it on tape, and they've worked on it, and they weren't getting that. They were letting ADM dictate the pressure versus them moving the ball to help alleviate the pressure. And you saw the past couple of times where they've got that pass out quick up court, Pat, which has helped break that press early. They're going to have to continue to do that because if ADM's able to get in there, they're doing a nice job pressing down on the ball, making it really tough on the Mustangs.
Have a few more points inside. They should have 6 more points sitting there. They missed several. ADM's missed several short hits right point blank.
Yeah, and Stork's going to be out of the game right now. Mustangs need to take advantage of that because she has done a really good job down low. She's missed a couple of the layups down there, but she's getting the opportunities. So with her on the bench right now, the Mustangs are going to need to do their part and take advantage of this.
Right on. So now let's see. We're going to add a little energy in there now. We got some smaller kids coming in.
Yep. Neela Williamson in. Tipped away right there by Sydney Miller checking into the game. And also checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 24, Sophia Bauman. So Jones really mixing it up right here. You got Bickford and Carlisle staying in as the 2 starters from the game. And Tulare is going to bring it out at the top. And in for ADM, I'm looking here is Jaylee Dole. And number 15, it looks like Brecken Morse. Really nice job by Bickford right there, knocking the ball away from round count. Oh, nice job by Bauman to take the ball away, and she's going to push. She needs to be aware of where she's at. Oh, man, got to be careful. Nice job by Bickford going to the floor to get it. Really nice job. Oh, what a pass right there by Devin Carlisle. And Bauman to finish right there. Really nice job right there by Devin Carlisle. And the Mustangs doing a little press of their own here, and they're able to get it. Miller steps in front with the steal. She's going to give it up to Bickford, who's going to get down to Williamson. Out to Miller. Good ball movement. Bickford's going to fire 3. Oh, in and out.
That was exactly what you want to see right there. It was perfect. We weren't able to execute the 3, but, man, that was a perfect in and out.
Yeah, no doubt. Jaylee Dole with the rebound there for ADM, but nice offensive possession for the Mustangs. Just got to keep shooting it when you're open, and Bickford was wide open.
Yeah.
All right, good ball movement by ADM here. They're going to squeeze one out. No, I thought she might fire there, but didn't. Tulare's still at the top of the key. Works her way through, tips all the way over. Nice tip by Sydney Miller. Bauman gets it up to Bickford. Bickford's going to fire at the top as time runs out. It's going to come up a little bit short. But the Mustangs, after starting out just sloppy, a little bit slow, able to come back and get the lead there at the end of the first quarter, 13-10. Again, not pretty, but again, you just see what the Mustangs are able to do, generate some turnovers with their own press there, Pat. What do you think so far?
Well, the first home game, it's everything's a little bit different, right? I mean, you practice here all the time, but at the same time, you got the crowd, you got on both sides. There's a lot of people in the stands right here. It's different. You know, everything's changing play to play. So they've adjusted, they've moved. Now the newness is kind of worn off, and DCG is now dictating the pace of the game.
Yeah, what I like is I like the subs that Coach Jones brought in after that last time out, and they've done a really good job on their we'll call it a three-quarter court press because they're not full press, and they're allowing them to get about to half court before they put their trap on, and done a really good job getting some ball tips and generating some turnovers. And, you know, one thing Coach Jones like to do is he wants his team dictating pace.
Right.
He doesn't want it the other way around. And I think the first half of that first quarter, ADM was dictating pace, and he did not like that very much. And just those small changes and the girls responding to that, you see a nice little small turn there in probably the last 2.5 minutes there of the first quarter.
Well, and a lot of it is when you let teams hang around, it gives them momentum. It gives them hope. It gives them everything that they need, and they get stronger and stronger. Well, now it's 13-10. What's the score going to be at halftime? We'll see if we can match it. Let's say get to a 10-point lead by half.
Well, I'll tell you what, we talk about it every year, Pat. It's quarter by quarter, right? Mustangs win the first quarter. We got 3 to play. All right, Williamson stays in. So does Bauman. So does Miller. But Rice and Lampy, the other 2 Mustangs, in to start the second quarter here. All right, gets it down to Lampy. Oh, you're down deep, girl. Fires to Rice. Rice ain't afraid to shoot it from anywhere. Oh, man, good ball fakes. But, girls, if you're open, take the shot. Rice going to fire from deep, top of the key. Just misses. Oh, and not able to get the rebound out. Again, they're running the offense, and they're getting some looks. But some of those Mustang players, they got to take those shots when they're there, and instead of making, I mean, don't get me wrong, that extra pass can be beneficial sometimes, but we made it like 3 times down there, and we didn't need to. Nice trap right there. Winter stops and pops.
Nice.
Hits the 3, ties the game at 13. Really nice job waiting for the defender to fly by and then resets her feet for the.
Yeah, she's been watching some college ball right there.
Yes, she has. Williamson to Rice, gets it to Lampy, and that should be a foul. Really nice job by Lampy. Is Hagedorn.
Yeah, you got to get to the ball. You got to go to the ball just like Lampy did right there. Hagedorn comes in there and basically tries to go through the body. So nice job on for the Mustangs there.
All right, Hagedorn in now for ADM. Let's see if they're going to continue to keep that press on.
It's really more of a man-to-man. It's kind of hard to tell if are they really playing the press or just playing man.
Oh, nice pass. Working it around. Bickford's going to bring it out. She's calling a play here. Nice job by the senior. Gets it. Oh, man. Tried to get it in, but round count said no thanks. And she's going to try to go coast to coast, but Bickford's going to tip it away. It'll be ADM ball under the basket.
So right now you're playing that 3-2 defense. We got to try and get that ball down to the short corner, bring everything out, and quick movement. See if you can't get somebody into that DCG logo area of that zone.
Stork working her way through, man. Her footwork is really, really good. Misses one, gets her own offensive rebound, throws it up, though. Miller able to bring that one down.
And really, what she needs to do offensively is make sure you have yourself in front of the basket so you can get that thing off the board. No angle on the baseline side.
Yeah, and you want to get it into Lampy, but don't forget.
There you go.
There you go. Ball fake, bounce passes. And Lampy's got to turn around and face that basket, man, and utilize her height. Miller in the corner. She's going to fire for 3. She's going to miss. Oh, nice job by Bickford. Oh, man, gets a rebound but couldn't finish, but really nice effort right there by Vanessa Bickford. Good rebound right there by Stork, and Talari bringing it up here for the Tigers.
The defense that Williamson, Neela, is throwing right now has been fantastic, and that's why she's on the court right now. She's one of the fastest kids on the team right now.
Oh, and she reaches there. She's going to draw the first foul for the Mustangs. But I'll tell you what, you know, she brings a different energy level, and now Macy Meyer back in the game. But one thing when Williamson gets in the game, man, she's a little spitfire, man.
Oh, yeah.
And you need that type of energy when you're bringing her off the bench. She did a great job right there in minutes on the floor.
Yeah,
so.
Those were great minutes by Williamson right there. She was able to defend perfectly.
All right, ADM able to get the ball in. Trying to work it into Stork. Going to rip it out. Passes up to 3. Stork just using her size at will as she dribbles down baseline. Kicks it out, though, on ADM. Oh, and they're going to call Stork for a push-off.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
maybe
a little bit, but Let kids be kids, right?
Well, no, you know, we were front and Stork there. I mean, she had possession. She really didn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
But she did, and she got called for the foul there.
It's almost like she went to go get the ball, but she pushed at the same time, kind of one of those things. There you go. Get down
Yeah,
court.
really nice job. Now you got a 2-on-1 situation, and they're going to call Meyer for, we're going to just call it a travel, but it's going to be a carry right there. But yeah, you break that like that. That's what Coach Jones wants. You got a 2-on-1 down there under the basket. You're going to win that 9 times out of 10.
Right. You got to attack that defender. Easy for me to say. I'm not down there on
no
the court.
kidding, right? All right, Stork able to put that up to Morse. Dumps it into the corner. She's going to step out of bounds. Baseline is Hagedorn there, or Hagedorn, I'm sorry. Steps out of bounds. There we go. Got to push. Got to push. And the Mustangs are going to just let the defense get back and settle. Meyer working her way around. Rice going to fire for 3. She misses. Nice try by Miller down there, but good rebound right there by Gardner, sorry. Mustangs are getting looks. We're not hitting very high percent from 3 right here tonight, and we've got 1. But they're getting open looks, Pat.
Yeah, the looks are there. I think, you know, we got to, if we get open shot, try to drive that ball in there. See if we got 2 fouls on one side. ADM's got 2 fouls. We've got 1. There's not a lot of drive. We're just sitting there throwing the ball around.
Yeah, shot in the corner right there by Gardner. Miss. Rebound Mustangs.
There you go.
Thread the needle, draws the foul. Really nice job by Vanessa. Saw the lane and took it. And we need her to be aggressive like that, Pat. That's just right up her alley. That's how she likes to play.
Well, and I think that's what you want her to do. Take command, take control. If you see a lane, go ahead and take that.
Yeah.
But everybody that's on the receiving end of passes, you got to move yourself around the 3-point.
The game fires a 3 for her first shot. Miss. Good rebound right there by Talari. Batech Jones and Devin Carlisle checking in for the Mustangs.
And Talari going by everybody on the Mustangs team.
All right, Gardner's going to get it in right there. Oh, man, Hagedorn is going to draw a foul. And she is down on the court, unfortunately. I hope she's okay. She kind of looked like she was holding a shin or an ankle possibly. So it'd be the Mustangs' second team foul. And, you know, while we're talking team fouls and we're waiting on the extra timeout, let's talk a little about the rule change. For those that maybe are watching the high school basketball for the first time this year, the boys and girls both have a rule change when it comes to team fouls. Last year it was 17 fouls and a half. When you got to 7, you'd shoot 1 and 1 until you got to 10 team fouls, and then you'd shoot 2. That is done. Now you get 5 team fouls per quarter. The fouls will reset at the end of every quarter. And if you get to 5 team fouls, the 1-on-1's eliminated. You'll shoot 2 from there on out. So just a small change, but one I think that'll speed up the game, Pat. And I know talking to both Coach Rankin and Coach Jones, they're both really excited about that rule.
Yeah, and I'm kind of excited about the rule too, because on the boys' side, they'd have 7 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, no kidding. Stork's going to dish it out. And if I'm ADM, I keep trying to figure out ways to feed her the ball because she really has done a really good job down there. Baseline. Oh, man, Kayla Rice was in the lane.
She was right there.
The passing lane almost took that one away, but tipped it out of bounds. ADM will retain position with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. And Cecilia Gardner checking back in for the Tigers here. Checking out is number 12, Aniston Talari. Gets it. Oh, man. Oh, Rice tried to get that one. Unfortunately, drew contact, so she'll be called for her first foul. Both teams with 3 team fouls in the second quarter here. 3:31 left. We have a tie game at 13-13.
Yeah.
Neither team has scored in a while.
Yeah.
3 fired, misses. Bickford's going to get it. She's going to push, as she should. Oh, going to draw the foul. Bickford's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that would be foul called on Stork, and that might be her second.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do as a point guard. You go in there, create the body contact. Don't go through the chest. Go off the side. Take that thing up. Maybe it goes in, maybe it don't, but it's a positive. You get yourself to the free throw line.
Bickford hits the first. And I'll tell you what, I mean, her left side's her power side.
Right on.
So when she gets going down the left-hand part of the lane there, man, that's where she's comfortable. And she took it to the house. Oh, misses the second. Stork with the rebound. Mustangs up 14-13. Bringing the ball up here is Jaylee Dahl. I'm sorry, that was Alexis Maxwell.
And a straight up man, got to help.
Turns and fires, misses. Nice rebound right there by Macy. I've been really impressed with her gameplay and what she's been able to do. Oh, Bickford was open, decided to pass that up. Very aggressive defense right there. Again, looking at the zone that they've got running here, Pat. You want to?
It's one straight up 1-3-1. So we got to get something going on the baseline down there. You only got one defender down there. We should have two offensive players down there.
Good tip right there. And able to pull that one away right there is Madeline Roundcount. And she's going to draw the and one foul on Kayla Rice. An unfortunate turn of events right there for the Mustangs. And I'm going to tell you, girls, ball fake bounce pass, baby. Ball fake bounce pass. It will help you. Trust me. So ADM up 15-14, but they will be shooting a free throw after the timeout to get a chance to go up by 2. 2:27 left here in the second quarter, Pat. And this quarter hasn't been very pretty as far as a scoring standpoint is concerned, but it doesn't mean that both teams aren't putting effort in on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, it's right now things aren't falling for DCG, but this is called a rivalry. Give credit to ADM. They're creating the chaos. They're creating all that adversity. And right now, DCG has to figure out how to handle all that right there.
Yes, they do. I mean, it's all about adjustments. Coach Jones has been making them throughout. I think you look at ADM's also been making adjustments as well. Both teams doing really good, and ADM's come in and played physical basketball tonight. I've been impressed with what they've been able to do. I've really been impressed down there with Kelly Stork, just done a great job. And the Mustangs are going to have to continue to battle that. And again, they're young, right? So they're figuring some things out. But I'm telling you, ball fakes and bounce passes will go a long way. And you're right, that 1-3-1, Pat, they're going to have to work the baseline real hard there.
Well,
free throw up, no good. Rebound Rice.
If you can't handle the 1-3-1, guess what you're going to get next game?
The 1-3-1. Rice to Myers, going to get it into Bickford. Out to Rice, the sharpshooter fires. She's going to miss. Tess Jones goes up. Carlisle able to come away with it. Mustangs with an offensive rebound. Another opportunity here offensively.
You go through, accept to get it in there, wait for the defense to come, pass it out, be patient with your passing.
Meyer at the top. Her and Rice is playing catch back and forth. 15 seconds left on the shot clock.
Somebody needs to dribble that ball around. Can't just sit there.
Oh, man, really nice job by Carlisle. Just a little late on the break, and they didn't see her. Tess Jones going to come up, fire the floater, misses, gets her own rebound. Great effort right there by the freshman. Jones at the top. Meyer's going to fire for three. Misses. Rebound by Kayla Rice. Lots of offensive opportunities there. Going to get it down to Bickford. And Bickford's going to work herself in left side. Gets the layup. Really nice job, Vanessa Bickford.
Yeah, and that's multiple opportunities, right? Multiple opportunities creates multiple chances, and that one went in.
Oh, man, how Talari got that thing away is unbelievable. Three by Gardner in the corner. Buries it. And ADM back up two. What a big three right there. I still figuring out how Talari flipped that over her head down there. All right, Bickford over to Meyer. All right, here we go. They're going.
Some man-to-man defense now. Well, they stick into that zone.
Yeah, Carlisle back up to Bickford. It's going to get up to Meyer. Over to Carlisle. Square across to Rice. She's going to go kick it to Tess Jones, who's going to fire for three. She's going to be short. Nice job by Carlisle. Oh, man, nice job taking it up. It's going to rim out. ADM with the rebound. Talari pushing for the Tigers. Coming up on 25 seconds left here in the first half.
So no shot clock. If I'm ADM, I'm holding for one shot right here. I'm going in with a lead.
Ooh, nice job by Macy. Pokes it away, but Talari able to get the ball back. I mean, you can't go wrong with that at all. Meyer, good defense as of right now. Kayla Rice gets it up in, misses. Oh, man, allows for the rebound. And ADM able to put it back in. And the Mustangs are going to be down 4, 20-16 at halftime, Pat. What a finish to the first half by the Tigers, Pat. What did you think about that?
Yeah, you never know what happens in a rivalry game, right? I mean, this is what's going on. What are we going to do? Now it's up to the adjustments at halftime. I expect a different mentality here coming out in the second half from both teams, really, because on the one side, ADM, they're going to come out. They want to continue to do what they're doing. What did they do in the beginning? They got it down low. They worked the boxes. They worked strength. They worked power. What's going on with the Mustangs? And honestly, I think if they look at it, there's not a lot going there.
We're gonna go here.
Mr. Jones. Coach Jones, good defensively, offensively, thanks to work.
That was, I would say not a very good half by us. We weren't ready to go. Defensively, we were okay. We had some mistakes. We didn't box out very well at all. On the offensive side, we're not attacking the basket. We're just settling for threes. We're not shooting well.
And then number 25, give you some work down the middle. What's the game plan on her?
She's a good player. She's a very good player. She hasn't been healthy and hasn't played as much recently, so I expect her to be back. She's good when she catches the ball. She wants to go to her right, back to her left, and we just got to be better on her on the weak side and front her in the post. So
awesome. Thank you, Coach Jones.
All right, hey. I wish I could have heard what that interview was.
We're going to have to talk to our IT guy
But
to
hey,
see how we can get in the loop.
It sounded like it worked, which was outstanding. It's the first time we've been able to do that, and we're hoping to continue to do that this season. But, again, the Mustangs go into half. For those that are just joining us, down 20-16. Definitely not what we expected coming into this game. But I'll tell you, I got to give all the props to the ADM Tigers, man. They've come into play tonight. They're not concerned at all, man, with what they're doing down there. They're executing. And the Mustangs – for me, they're just going to have to be a little stronger with the ball, Pat. They're going to have to be decisive, and they're going to have to rely on just knowing that they're going to be there for each other, that teamwork aspect of things down there, and that's things that they're continuing to learn, that chemistry aspect, Pat. What do you think?
Yeah, you look at their schedule so far. They played number 4 Des Moines Christian in their class. And that's a tough team. Des Moines Christian will play us tough too. We know that. So the
play
competition,
them this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, we get them. They've also lost to Norwalk, so that's a 4A school, high level basketball. So it's not like they're not used to what they're seeing out there right now. DCG is as well. Execution. You have to give ADM, you got to give them a B+, and you got to give DCG right now about a D when it comes to from an execution standpoint. There's just offensively things. It's like everybody's wants to do something, but nobody's doing the dirty work right there. Every once in a while, we'll get the one that goes in for the layup. Every once in a while, somebody will drive that ball in there. But that needs to be the mentality on the go forward. How are we going to get it? If the shots aren't going from the inside, we got to turn around. When we get that ball in that 1-3-1 in that DCG logo area, turn that thing around. It's wide open. You can put that thing up right there. So there's shots to be had.
And we're not shooting at a high percentage from 3 tonight. We've made one. We've had a lot of open looks. The ball's not going in. Reminds me a lot of the Southeast Polk scrimmage that we had before the season kicked off. And when those shots aren't going in, they've got to be able to adapt to that. We rely on the 3 a lot, which we should. I mean, we've got great 3-point shooters, but there are going to be nights when the ball's not going in the basket, baby.
Yep.
So they're going to have to work on those adjustments. And it looks like Coach Jones is working on some offensive sets. And, again, give it to ADM. They've mixed it up, 1-3-1 zone, 2-3 zone. They put a full court press on. They're really making the Mustangs have to work, and that's what they should be doing. This is a young team, man. You got to make them figure out if they can get to the spots they need to get to and if they can execute. And ADM's put that pressure on, and the Mustangs, like you said, executing not at the level that we expect. Now, will Coach Jones make some adjustments? I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the locker room right now.
Yeah, that would be good.
But I can guarantee you he's going to have those girls ready to come out tonight. And ADM, they got to continue to do what they're doing. If you're a Tigers fan at home, they got to continue to do what they're doing because what they're doing is working right now. And until DCG can prove that they can beat and do the things that they want to do against their defense and against their press, they just got to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah. And ADM has the possession arrow, so they should get the ball first at halftime here, going their direction. So, as you kind of look at offensively for the Mustangs, somebody has to take charge. Somebody has to take initiative. You lean on your seniors. You lean on your people that have been here before. I just expect something methodical to take place. And I think the flip the switch will flip, and it'll be like, all right, I'm tired of this. I'm going to take the game on my back, and I'm going to get after it. That's your Bickford, your Rice, the kids that have been there and things like that. So we'll see what happens here. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we got a whole half left. I'm excited for this. If you're a Tigers fan at home, you got to be pumped. You're up by 4 at halftime. Mustang fans, just stay tuned, man. I mean, this is a really good team. It's going to be fun to see how both these teams battle. They don't call it a rivalry game for nothing, Pat.
Right.
You said it, right? And that's going to be a big deal. So let's look at what that's going to do. Real quick, though, let's give out to our sponsors. So our season sponsor this year is Charter Bank. Charter Bank is 100% locally owned with local management and staff delivering prompt, local decision-making. They're committed to helping our communities thrive. Chart your success with Charter Bank. First Street Tavern, one of our game sponsors, is a proud continuous supporter of the DCG Booster Club and the Mustangs. Come out and enjoy weekly dinner specials, bingo, and other fun events along with local friends at First Street Tavern. And then Tommy's Car Wash, our Game 2 sponsor, is the most fastest yet effective car wash for your car to come out and clean, shiny, and dry. Vacuums and mat washes are always free. Detail kits to purchase to complete your wash experience inside and out. Download the Tommy Club app today and get your first month of unlimited washing for free. And McDivot's, I owe you one because Rice did hit a 3. I don't think I called it out. So McDivitt Sports Club, our 3-point sponsor, and Schaefer Auto Body, our charter sponsor tonight. We haven't got one of those yet, but we got a half left here. And then don't forget, stick around. We got the boys playing the second half of our doubleheader tonight. It's ADM boys versus our Mustang boys. So we got a whole nother game left as well. But, again, let's let everybody know that this game ain't over yet.
Yep.
And we got a lot of game left. But I'll tell you what we're going to do here. Pat and I are going to take a real quick break. We're going to let you guys refill your beverages, maybe a restroom break, get some more snacks, get ready for this second half because it's going to be a good one, folks. Pat and I will be back here in just a couple of minutes. An absolutely outstanding game as the ADM Tigers come to town against our Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. ADM up 20-16 against the number 1 ranked Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Tigers have got to be pumped going into half up 4. But it's going to be all about if they can continue that pressure and if the Mustangs can get on track here and start hitting some buckets here in the second half, Pat.
Right. Yeah, this just seems like one of those games that whoever takes control of the game right here in the third quarter is going to be the one that really has it. This is Vanessa Bickford's team, and this is something that, you know, we're going to rely on her a lot more. She's always had Emma Miner and all these other people around her. Well, she's going to have to be a little bit more selfish on a go forward. But defensively, our help man-to-man defense, we're going to play man-to-man. Our help defense has got to be better because that guard will get around us, and we're not focusing on the ball as much as what we need to.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'll tell you, the girls come out, they look relaxed, they look dialed in. Let's see exactly what's going to go on. ADM's going to start with the ball, like you said, Pat. And I'll tell you what, Vanessa Bickford, it's your birthday tonight, girl. Let's see you take it up. Let's see what's going to go on here. All right. Tigers turn it over.
Turnover right there, and I'll jam it right down into the. See, there's a lane right there that we can take, split those two defenders, bring them together, and kick that thing out for a shot.
All right, let's see what the Mustangs are going to do at adjustments. They swing around. Bickford kind of got open. Passed up to 3, though. She's going to get it into Lampy.
I like
Who's
that.
going to kick that out to Macy. She's going to go a little floater. Buries it. Nice job by the freshman. Cuts the lead to 2.
And that's what she did, attack that zone. And I like this. Get after him and let's go. Get after that press. See if you can't get something going.
All right, Talari gets pressed up. Stork able to hold onto the ball, though. Look at Macy Meyer, man.
You know those gnats that are around you that you
I know. You got to love that, too, especially from a defensive standpoint. Stork trying to work her way down. Bickford on Stork. Little
This is
change right
probably
there.
a good thing right there because she's one of the stronger kids on the team.
All right, ADM trying to figure it out. Nice pass by Stork. 3 out of the corner. Misses. Nice rebound by Lampy. Rice looking to push. Rice brings it up, gets it to Lampy. Gives it up to Carlisle. Oh, nice job by Carlisle with the floater. Oh, and going to draw the foul. Nice job by Devin Carlisle. The floater almost went in, too. That's going to put her at the line to shoot, too. Nice job by Devin Carlisle.
I didn't see exactly what happened right there, but the leg, they must have got their legs mixed up.
Contact must have happened as she was releasing the ball or right after she was releasing the ball. Because she looked fine going up as she was going to release. But, all right, 2 big free throws here. Carlisle buries the first. Looked good on that free throw.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like she's a 100% free throw shooter. Which she is because that was her first one of the year.
Oh, misses the second. I spoke too soon. All right, nice job. Macy Meyer able to knock the ball off Stork. Mustangs down 1, retain possession, and ADM's going to call a timeout.
This is a good timeout because that's 2 turnovers in a minute and a half for ADM right there. So there's certain things you got to do. You got to attack that ball coming off the rim. Those are just the little things, right? You get after that stuff. And now as DCG starts to gain that momentum, Adele, they got to go through and continue to get back into the game where they were at. And they know they're going to see pressure coming up now, too.
Well, and I'll tell you, we talked about it, pregame, too, that ADM, they cannot turn the ball over. They have to reduce the amount of turnovers because DCG feasts on that. And they did a pretty good job in the first half. They didn't turn the ball over a lot. They were able to hang on to the ball, be able to retain possessions. But they don't want to get something where they start sliding downhill by turning the ball over a lot. This game could flip the script that quick. So you're right, Pat. Very good timeout right there by ADM.
I'd like to see a 2 to 3 minute time frame, especially right now where it's helter-skelter. We're not running offense. We're running. As soon as we get it, we're going right in there, and we're using athleticism. We're going to get that ball on the basket right there. Floaters, set shots wherever we're at, but we don't want to take time. We want to get in there and get volumes of shots in there. Just that 3 minute section in there. See if you can't speed this game up.
All right, let's see what play Coach Jones drew up during the timeout. Mustangs down 20-19, 6:41 left in the third quarter. Gets it out to Rice at the top of the key. Bickford gets it to Lampy. Lampy to Meyer. See this ball moving here by the Mustangs. Bickford saw a lane, but nice job defensively right there. Oh, nice pass. Good job by Lampy. I thought Stork might foul her, but she did not. Oh, Rice almost with the steal there. We
Stay
had
on
a
her.
few of those too where we just miss on those.
Right.
And ADM's been able to retain possession.
Now, you know, on the guard right there, but she just cut through. There you
Nice
go.
job, Devin Carlisle. Oh, draws the foul. And I'm going to tell Devin, finish, girl. Be strong with the ball. She kind of went up a little light. Just take it up, girl.
Yeah,
Finish that thing.
You got to be strong right there. And there was not a lot of contact. There was a hand in the low back, but there wasn't a lot. But since she missed, if she would have made that, they would not have called a foul, I don't think.
Or we'd have an and one either way, right? But here we go. Carlisle with her first. Buries it.
But those are the shots, regardless of whether there's a little push in the back or not. Those are the ones you got to make at a very, very high percentage.
All right, Carlisle buries the second. 3 for 4, shooting 75%.
Now the defense is attacking the ball right now, which is what they didn't do before. There's another one right there.
Really nice job by the Mustangs, just forcing, ADM to have to respond a little bit here. Oh, really nice ball movement there. Man, shot goes in and out, but nice effort right there by the Tigers. Oh, nice pass. Meyer was open in the corner. She didn't get a chance to see it because she turned and had a defender right there. It's all right. Mustangs don't need to force right here. They can work some clock, work a play. Meyer back to the top. Meyer gets it to Bickford for the quick jumper. Nice job. Attacking the baseline, giving the ball up. Nice, easy shot right at the free throw line for Bickford. Mustangs now up 25-20. And Meyer just making them work, man. I'm really impressed with the freshman down there tonight, Pat.
She's got energy for sure.
And defensively, that's what you want to see because everybody else will feed off that, Pat. Talari looking to get rid of the ball, gets it up to Stork at the top of the key. I'm okay with Stork being at the top of the key.
Oh, absolutely. She's up there.
Let her catch it up there all night long, in my opinion. Where she's been effective is when she can get down low. Ooh, Talari gets all the way around, but not able to finish either. What a pass by Meyer up to Rice. Oh, man, really nice try right there. Oh, Talari, great defense, able to punch the ball away right there. ADM able to get back.
Boy, there's a lot of hustle out there right now. This is
teams, Pat.
I wish we could have got this game in the first 2 quarters right here because this is a totally different game, intensity and effort that we're seeing right now.
All right, inbound goes to Rice, and they're going to work the ball around. Lampy at the top. Hands it off to Carlisle. Nice tip out there by Talari.
Now switch over to a man-to-man defense here. So now you start running your man D. Little help action right there.
Rice at the top of the key. Boom! Shakalaka! That's a McDivitt three-pointer by Kayla, the sharpshooter. Rice.
Now you can't stop, right? You just keep going right here.
Oh, travel, ADM. Macy has just done a phenomenal job. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I mean, it's just unbelievable watching what she's able to do, and all it's doing is those little frustrating points for the Tigers, and it causes things like that, a travel or a double dribble, things like that.
Well, it speeds
Great
everything
job.
up, right?
It's
So then you
unbelievable.
take off before you dribble, you get that turnover. And that's how you win basketball games right there.
ADM has not scored yet here in the second half. The Mustangs have scored the first 12 points.
And now they go back into that zone.
Rice for 3 at the top. Boom! Shakalaka! Man, when she starts hitting, Pat, you better watch out. Tigers call timeout. Mustangs up 31-20.
Yeah.
And this looks like a totally different team,
Well,
Pat.
the vibe is different, right? I mean, I think you go into halftime, you're like, what just happened right here? You know, and that's why I said this just seems like the third quarter is going to be the quarter that whoever takes command of this is going to have the best opportunity really to win this game. A lot more to play right here.
Yeah, and that was another McDivitt three-pointer by Kayla Rice, back-to-back for her. And when she gets hot, she gets hot. One thing you can't let her do is catch, set her feet so she can shoot because she is dangerous and her range is unbelievable.
Well, and now that's going to – if you're going to let her shoot that, you're going to pay the price. Or you're going to go out there and guard, and then that opens up everything in the middle for our cutters to have a little bit more room to operate. So now you talk about speed, you talk about the effort and things like that. Neela Williamson checks in. I'm assuming Macy Meyer will check out. We'll see. But what a great –
having her and Meyer both on that back or on the front part of that press back there,
That
could be
would
a
be
lot of
fun
fun
to
to watch. Yeah. I mean, both those girls are just unbelievably fast and a lot of energy. So, yeah, let's see what Coach Jones has got racked up here. But the Mustangs came out, and they came out with some confidence. You could tell they weren't worried. They came out. Coach Jones, oh, man, again, just would love to be in there for halftime one of these times just to see what he talks about. But he's got the girls dialed in. And ADM, a little flustered to start, some turnovers. They just got to settle down, Pat. Get back to what was working. Get Stork the ball down low. Let her work the defense. Let's see if they make those adjustments here as Talari brings it up for the Tigers.
And Mustangs go to a zone. Look at that stuff right there.
Gila does check in for Meyer, but Sydney Miller also checks into the game. Look at the hustle.
I love
Talari up, gets the roll.
Nice basket right there. That's great defense. I love the helter-skelter, and great offense by the Tigers.
Yeah, Talari just using her body and had full control of that. Got nice bounce, and she'll take that. That's the first bucket of the quarter there. Miller to Rice for three. She fires again. Oh, just misses. Out of bounds. ADM ball. That's all right. I'll take that from Kayla Rice, man. I want her shooting when she's open.
Well, if you're going to take the makes, you're going to get a couple misses in there. You can't shoot 100%.
Yeah, Mustangs up 9, 31-22. They're going back with their own press. Oh, man. Kayla Rice is – oh, man. That's a little ticky-tack for me. But the foul called on Kayla Rice. That's going to be her third foul, so I would imagine that we'll see her coming out here shortly.
Well, when you're playing defense like this right here, I mean, you put yourself in bad positions sometimes.
Yeah, Bauman's going to come check in for Rice. All right, ADM has a chance to get a bucket, a much-needed one. Sydney Miller, great defense right there. Oh, good recovery. That shot's going to be off right there. Miller with the rebound. She's going to work her way up court right there. Shot put up by Winter and missed. Oh, really nice pass. Oh, Miller not able to finish, but love the play right there by the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was a great give and go right there.
Really nice, nice look by Lampy right there. Talari trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, but the Mustangs D has just been suffocating so far.
This is a totally different defensive team right now than what we saw in the first half.
She's going to dribble baseline. Nice job by Lampy.
Carry. Yeah, there you go.
That's a carry.
That was
Lampy.
That was the delayed carry call.
It was, but Lampy's just done a much better job. Her body control's been better. She's staying in front of Stork right now, and that's what you need to do because if Stork gets position, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Her footwork is really good. She knows what she's doing down there. Lampy's done a really good job to start in this third quarter. All right, Miller with the ball at the top. Knocked away right there by Talari, and Miller's going to take it. Stops in the lane, dishes back out. They're going to call a play here. Bickford's going to back off. And
20 seconds on the shot clock, so we've got plenty of time here.
And able to work the way around the screen. Oh, man.
Really
Carlisle's open. Williamson able to go. 5 seconds, though. Oh, man, nice try, though, getting into Bickford. Bickford wasn't able to control it, though, unfortunately. Turnover. ADM able to push up and see if they can get a bucket here. Like what I'm seeing from the Mustangs, though. They're trying to get it down and in, which is what you want to see. Round court winner for three at the top. Misses. Rebound, Bickford. Bickford fires up to Miller. Oh, over to Bauman. Nice job. Bauman, I don't think, was ready for it, but really nice job by Miller because she didn't really have anything. Carlisle for three. Boom! Shakalaka. Another McDivitt three-pointer by Devin Carlisle. And the Mustangs are finally getting some shots to fall from behind the arc, Pat.
Yeah, when you live by the three, you die by the three.
Nice defense there. Winner wanted to put one up. Talari's going to put one up and miss. Rebound by Carlisle.
Cut her arms off.
And Bickford's going to be fouled right there by round count. The Mustangs will take the ball out under the basket.
All the effort that was been played out there by the Mustangs over this last quarter, one foul in that quarter so far. Unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely a different team, Pat. You said it, man. I mean, this is not what we saw. I mean, it was really ugly, dysfunctional basketball that first half. But, man, I don't know what it was, man. That halftime speech had to be phenomenal, though.
If you get a layup, I think you take the layup, but it looks like we're going to save for the one.
Yeah, coming up on 10 seconds here. Shot clock's turned off. Bickford's going to go. Dishes out. Carlisle for three. Fires. Going to be short. Rebound Tigers. 2. Nope, doesn't get it up. Really nice effort by Lauren there, though. Not able to get the ball up. 34-22. Mustangs up by 12, and they were down 4 at halftime, Pat.
Yeah.
What a swing and turn of events. ADM only 2 points in that third quarter. If that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does, because that defense by the Mustangs was another level.
Well, it was a totally different defensive team than what we saw. And, let's talk a little Sydney Miller real quick. We were talking before the game, how she was a major, major factor in the state championship team, without question. Her three-point shooting, her defense, her speed, her quickness, and everything she's got. And that's as a freshman. And then as a sophomore that comes up, it's always, I've put 3 girls through the system here, and the sophomore year was always the most challenging because the expectation as a freshman was really very minimal, but you go out there and you produce, and then everybody expects that same plus a little bit more, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, and then you start to press, you start to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So I think it's important, I think, in this quarter right here for Sydney to really get just her mind straight, get that one shot to go through that hoop right there, and then let that catapult you into the rest of the season.
Well, the thing I love about Sydney Miller is she doesn't have to be the scorer either. She's doing some great things defensively. She's generating turnovers.
She's
pushing the ball up. She's doing a lot of those little things, and that's what you need to have. I mean, you're going to have your scores, but you need somebody that's going to get dirty and be able to generate some stuff. Macy at the top of the key for 3. Oh, in and out right there. Neela Williamson with the rebound.
The 5-2.
Oh, man, nice job by Carlisle. Oh, a little much this time. Ooh, and they're saying she's going to generate a foul on. I'm not sure about that, but ADM will take the ball out underneath the basket there. All right, here we go. Hagedorn's going to inbound here. Mustangs up 34-22. Start of the fourth quarter. Talari back over to Hagedorn, over to Talari. And Williamson's going to cause a foul, and that's going to be the second team foul. We talked about only having 1 in the third. We got 2 quick here in the fourth. We just need to slow things down. I want to stay aggressive, but don't put ourselves in a position where we eat up all our fouls early in this fourth quarter.
Well, it's a nice job by Adele to try and get
there. It is, Sydney Miller. Tips it away. Stay strong, Sydney. There it is. You just talked about her, Pat. Big-time turnover and bucket right there for 23. Love that effort.
Yeah, and that's all on your defense. That's all the way right there. Take the easy stuff.
3 in the quarter. Misses. Rebound by who? Sydney Miller. Going to give it up right there to Carlisle. And she's going to push. Gets it up to Williamson. Oh, nice job right there.
See, that's one you can take that shot right there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Lampy, man, stay aggressive. Oh, really nice pass by Lampy. Miller not able to finish, gets her own rebound, puts it up and 1. I'll tell you what, man. She's doing all the little things, and she's getting rewarded right now. And that's what you want to see, man. When the effort turns around, you get rewarded for that effort. That's big time right there.
And I saw my first smile.
That's what it's all about, man. You got to be having fun down there, right?
Yeah, go get them.
Bickford checks back, Macy checks back in here for the Mustangs. Neela Williamson checking out. I still want to see both of them at the court at the same time, man. I'll tell you what, Meyer and Williamson, top, running that press break. Holy smokes. Miller finishes the three-point play. Mustangs up 39-22. And, if you're just joining us now, the Mustangs were down 4 at halftime and just struggling, and ADM doing a lot of things right. And then the third quarter happened, and the Mustangs just flipped the switch. And they're just playing unbelievable basketball right now. And ADM just trying to figure some things out. Oh, nice job by Bickford. And they're forcing right now when they need to just settle in and get back to what was working. They've got some time left here, but they got to generate some buckets on the offensive side if they want to work themselves back in.
Yeah, you get the bigs down low. Ooh.
Ooh, foul's going to be called on Devin Carlisle right there. All right, I guess we got a little handsy right there. That's the third team foul for the Mustangs. So, again, girls, you know, stay aggressive, but you guys are up 17 right now. There is no need
Well,
to put yourself in big foul trouble.
Yeah,
like
you don't
that.
want to do that. And you know, it's 3 fouls in the quarter.
Tess Jones checking in right now for Devin Carlisle. So the freshman getting some more minutes here. Winter gets it in, dishes back out. 3 in the corner right there by Hagedorn. Misses. Bickford with the rebound. And the birthday girl's going to dribble it up. Mustangs up 39-22. And Stork's going to be called with one there. Nice job by Lampy. She took what she was given. Stork just took a step up and generated the contact there, so draws the foul. It'll be the second team foul for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's a veteran move right there.
No doubt.
Take that body contact. You're strong enough to keep your dribble. Maybe they call it, maybe you don't. If they don't call it, it's no big deal. You move on.
I want to see Lampy just taking it in and finishing a couple more of those. If I get a chance to talk with her tonight, man, I'm going to put a little bug in her ear because I'm telling you what,
a lot of shots on the night. You know,
but she's getting to a point where she gets down. Oh, nice job by Miller right there. Gets in. Oh, misses. Works hard to get the rebound. Saves it, but ADM's going to come away with it. Again, great hustle right there by Macy Miller.
Yeah.
Or Macy Myers. Sorry, not Miller. I get Sydney Miller in my head. Macy Meyer. Sorry, Macy. You can give me a fat noogie later. All right. Tess Jones, good defense right here. Macy working through the screen. Switch defensively here. Winter's going to fire a 3 at the top. And Tess is going to come down with the rebound. Meyer up at the top of the corner. Ball fake and go, girl. No, good defense right there by Winter for ADM. Didn't put herself in a position to have to take that. Bickford, oh, you can't give her that lane, folks. She's going to take it up and finish. Great job by Vanessa. She saw that lane and said, well, if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it.
I'll take it. And I think she has to do that every single time because that keeps your defense honest. If you don't get tested.
3 in the corner, and ADM starting to rush. And
there's
push.
Another one.
Gets it up to Meyer. Take it up strong, Meyer. She does. No foul called, and that's going to be out on Kayla Rice, unfortunately. She's checked back in.
But this is the type of game that we were talking about before. Don't worry about the ball going in. It'll go in on its own, but get that ball up on there. And there was no hesitation right there. I'm getting that ball up as soon as I get it.
Exactly, and that takes what you want to see. You want to see Macy get in there, and if she's got it, go to the basket. Odds are you're going to have a higher percentage of drawing the foul, and if not, that's still the effort that you want to see. You want to see it going to the basket like that. So Nice job again by Macy. ADM ball fake at the top right there by Worley. Going to give it back to Talari. Step back 3. She fires. Nothing there, but Stork with the rebound. Nice job by Stork.
And that's the first time she's been down on the box down there.
Well, that's the first offensive rebound I think she's had in the second half.
Well, she's been out on the three-point line.
Well, I know, and that's benefit for the Mustangs when you got her out. But when she's down there like that, she's going to generate those second chance opportunities. She did in the first half multiple times.
Yeah, these next 4 minutes, I mean, I don't think you go anywhere other than right there offensively for ADL.
Yeah, let her post up down there. The Mustangs haven't really stopped her tonight.
So
they've gotten away.
You do end up getting 2 or 3 people on there, know where that defender's coming out, and kick that thing out for a wide open 3-point shot.
Not only that, but you got 3 team fouls. You work it down there. You work the foul count in your favor with 4:22 left here.
Yep.
So let's see if ADM's gonna take some advice by the announcers up here. Which if they don't, that's fine. They won't hurt our feelings, Pat.
Okay.
But hey, we might have a couple of say here. But there we go, man-to-man press right here from the Tigers.
And this is where we did not do well in the first half.
And this is one, it's a little different press, though, than they ran in the first half. This is a true man press where they really weren't doing that in the first part. There you go. Oh, here we go. We got a 2-on-1 right here. Meyer for 3. Boom! Shakalaka. That's a McDivitt 3-pointer.
And
from AC Meyer.
This is how the game has changed. Meyer goes right to the 3-point line. You drive it in, you kick it out for the 3 versus both of them collapsing to get the layup.
I thought she was going to collapse for the layup.
But then he's like, I think I'll get me an extra point on this thing.
But the one thing I'm really impressed with Meyer right now is the lack of fear. Nice job by Talari, taking it to the rim. Great job right there, but just no fear. I mean, it's just been really impressive. And we talked with Coach Jones in practice. He said that, you know, he was impressed and that she was going to be a big part of this team, and I can see it. And unfortunately, Stork throws that one away. And it's going to be fun to see as she's going to grow a lot this year, Pat.
Right.
I mean, you know, we saw that with Aubrey last year as a junior, really getting starting time. She struggled a little bit that first half, but then it was like a switch just flipped. And
Yeah,
Aubrey
that is
just
like,
was
all
a
right.
beast.
Yep, I know exactly what I'm doing now.
I think you're going to see that with Macy Meyer too.
Well,
Not just her, but with some of the other girls as well. But I mean, just the more she's on the floor with the team like this, the better it's going to be. It's going to be the same for Tess Jones, same for Addie. Oh, Abens. Oh man, take that up, Devin. What are you doing? Nice job right there by Bickford's going to miss. Nice rebound by Stork. Devin's going to be called for the foul. It's 14 foul with 3:15 left. I love the effort, though. That one, I love the effort on Devin. I mean, that wasn't, to me, a ticky-tack foul.
yeah, you might as well get your pound of flesh right
Yeah,
there.
you're going to
She
get it.
did.
Go get it. So, but nice rebound by Stork right there by the Tigers. And she's been a beast for them tonight. I'm just disappointed that they've gotten away from her because she really was a difference maker in the first half of this game. Talari, nice ball fake, goes around baseline. That's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs ball. And ADM, if you happen to go back and watch this coach, use Stork, man. You've got a talented person down there, man. Feed her the ball more and more because I'll tell you what, when she's on and she's working, it's big time. Really nice pass. Bickford's going to work it through, going to draw the foul. She's going to go to the free throw line, and that'll be the 13th foul for the Tigers. What a pass, though, man. That was like an NFL over-the-head catch pass.
There's no angle.
Pretty.
Those are hard to catch.
Yeah, Bickford came down, and as soon as she got it, she's like, I'm taking it the whole way. And that's exactly what I want to see from the senior right there. Great job by Vanessa. Barry's the first. Addie Abens checking in for the Mustangs. That's what I want to see right here. Just under 3 minutes left. Bickford hits the second. Nice job by Vanessa. All right, ADM. Get back to what's working, man. Work it down to Stork. Don't try to rush the shots. I know you got under 3 minutes left, but the reality is you're not going to make up a 20-point. Nice job by the Mustangs generating another turnover. And Rice going to work in, and she's going to be strong against the roll. Kayla Rice.
You know, her and her sister are identical in that play right there. You know, that little left-handed throw-up shot right there that goes in. They do it. They must teach that
Travel.
driveway.
They could not have defended her any better than that. But I tell you what, Stork's footwork is just awesome. How she's able to turn, get herself back up. She did travel there. Nice help defense right there on the Mustangs. Getting over, putting two defenders in front of her, making it difficult. Yeah, you're right. She plays a lot like her sister. She just shoots the three at a different level, though. All right, Bickford going to roll it out. Oh, man. Also checked into the game here as Kenna Knief. Bickford gets it up. Air ball, shot clock violation. Under 2 minutes left here. Mila Williamson checking in for Bickford.
Yeah, now's a good time to get her out of the game, I think. She's done her job.
Now they just got to get Lampy out, which we may see here, so we'll see what happens here. All right, Tigers bringing the ball up. Mustangs up 48-26. Ball movement by the Tigers up at the top right here. Addie Bjork, the freshman, getting some nice minutes. Ella Smith, the sophomore. Grace Montag, a freshman. Both teams able to get some of these girls in to get some playing time. Lauren Troster throws it away, unfortunately, turnover ADM, but you know, it's always good when you can get some of these younger players in the game. You got Sophia Baumann checking back in here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and ADM, I think the future is definitely bright for ADM. They're playing 6 sophomores, 7 freshmen, 2 seniors, 2 juniors. So
Kenzie Maxwell, another freshman in the game.
yeah.
Addie Abens gets the ball out to Neela, gets it into Abens, and that's going to be off Tigers. So that'll be Mustangs ball. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:16 left. We haven't seen any charges tonight, but McDivitt's, we were able to call out some more threes this second half, so thanks for being our three-point sponsor tonight. First Street Tavern, Tommy's Car Wash being game sponsors, and then Charter Bank, our season sponsor. And I got to give a huge shout-out to the DCG Booster Club. Knief, a three, misses. Rebound right there by Lauren Troster. But our Booster Club is phenomenal, man. They are the absolute best. I put them up against anybody. They do so much for all of our programs here at DCG, and just want to give them a big shout out. Much love to our DCG Booster Club. ADM working the ball around, 52 seconds left, 17 on the shot clock. Maxwell at the top with the ball. She's going to have to get rid of it here. Nice defense by Tess. Ooh, almost a turnover there. 3 deep. Rims out. Oh, Kenna Knief almost had a rebound, tipped away though. Bjork's going to go down. Mustangs will draw their 15th foul. And that should be we should be shooting free throws here. 34 seconds left. Mustangs up 12. ADM looking to add to their point total tonight. They've only scored 6 points in the second half of this game, folks. And getting a couple extra, I think, would be huge for these guys. All right, nice job. Addie Bjork hits the first. 48-27. Oh, the second's in and out. Rebound. Addie Abens. Kenna Knief looking to work her way through. A little press here. It's going to be out on the Mustangs. Good defense right there by Grace Montag, the freshman, able to generate the turnover for the Tigers.
Yeah, as you start to learn, it's hard to dribble against 2 defenders like that.
And they want you dribbling to those corners, man, because they got a third defender being that out-of-bounds line. Oh, nice job by Addie Abens to tip that one away. Generates a turnover. Neela's going to have a carry. That dribble got a little tall for you, Neela. 10.4 seconds left. ADM will inbound the ball. And if I'm the Mustangs, I let them do their thing right here. Put a shot up, do whatever they want to do. 8 seconds. Three at the top, in and out. Got to give a shout out as well in the game tonight as Milena Elliott got some time on the court for the Mustangs. But folks, your Mustangs come away with their first home win of the season, 48-27 over the ADM Tigers. And if you would have talked to me at the end of the first half, Pat, we're down 4, 20-16, and said that we would win this game 48-27, I'd have said you're crazy.
Yeah, it was just a totally different energy. It was a different vibe. Obviously, whatever was said and communicated in the locker room at halftime was effective. And you would expect that, right? Both sides wanted that same thing. You know, Adele is say, all right, this is what worked, this is what we want to continue, but the other side wants to stop it too. So those are just some of the things that we were looking at right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, super impressed with these girls tonight, man. And, you know, we talk about how young they are and they are a different team than last year. We don't have the height we had last year and some of those things. So for these girls, man, I mean, it's really learning how they're going to work together, what that team aspect, that teamwork's going to look like. And through 3 games.
What are the rules?
Yeah,
what are the rules?
Through 3 games, it ain't perfect, and it's never going to be there. And we saw that in the first half. It was not beautiful basketball, but the second half, totally different team.
Yeah, it was.
Executed at a higher level. The energy level was different. They were able to hit shots. I mean, there's just so much more they were able to do there, Pat, and can't say enough how impressed I am. Really impressed with Vanessa Bickford on her birthday tonight, really attacking the rim, being aggressive up there. Macy Meyer, the freshman, doing some amazing things. Kayla, the sharpshooter Rice, hitting some big threes tonight. Overall, great team win for the Mustangs, Pat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, now we kind of move over to the boys team, and we'll see how this one's going to be a lot more up and down, so I'm looking forward to getting after this one.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, folks, for those Tiger fans that joined us, thank you so much. Mustang fans that weren't able to join us here tonight, thank you again for tuning into the stream. Hopefully we gave you guys a fun game. I know the Mustang girls did, but I'll tell you what, Tiger fans, be excited, man. Super talented young team. Was really impressed with Stork tonight. I wish they would have kept feeding her the ball in the second half. I really think that would have helped them kind of get themselves back in the game. But she played outstanding tonight. But really young team, Talari, really nice job, Tigers. Really appreciate the effort tonight, and we look forward to seeing what you're able to do as your season progresses this season. So thank you very much. We're going to take a quick break, and once we come back, we're going to talk about the boys' game that's up next. But again, thanks for joining us here, watching the girls' game. We'll be back on Monday next week as the girls welcome to town the Ames High School coming into town. Get a chance to see what Ames, this might be one of the first times we've seen Ames here in quite some time, but they're coming here to face the boys and girls Monday night. So we'll be back to see the girls at home. They will be away, if in case you're interested. Their next game is Saturday at Des Moines Christian, which should be a very good game.
Right
Des
on.
Moines Christian boys and girls, super, super talented. So that's the next game. But we'll be back here, Pat and I, on Monday as we welcome Ames to town. So
And you'll have to log out and then log back in, right?
yep, log out, log back in. But come back because this boys' game is going to be a lot of fun as well. Great job, Mustangs. Congrats on the dub. This is Pat and Brad signing off for